Hi there, my name is Vicky Jurek and I am a star Diamond Beachbody today. What I'm going to talk to you today is about what do you do if you feel that you don't have people to invite. Because I know we all have that. We need to invite each day, and then we get to inviting and we don't know who to invite, or we don't know who to talk to. And that for me was the biggest thing, because if we're not inviting to our network and adding to our network, we're going to run out of people to talk to. So, and that's the emphasis, and we need to be talking to new people all the time, because those people that you're talking to, they may be not interested. They may be interested now. Some of them may be, or some of them may be interested in 6 months' time. But you need to be continually, talking to people each and every day that are new people. But it's not talking about Beachbody. It's just talking out and finding about their lives in general, and then building a relationship with those people. So how do you do that? So I have 3 tips that I use on how to do that, because I drew on a completely cold network when I started as a coach. I had 268 friends on my Facebook. Woohoo! That was a lot. Actually, it wasn't, because 3/4 of them lived in the UK, so that was them out the way, because you can't be a coach in the UK, or they can't buy off you as a customer in the UK. It's a separate thing. So that was that. So how did I start? The one thing that made a huge impact on me was listening to the National Wake Up Call. So if you don't listen to the National Wake Up Call, make it a priority in your business each week. It's the way I start my week. It gives me an uplift to the week, because you're hearing about what other coaches have done, and you're getting a first-hand training from coaches who are doing this all the time and excelling in it. And you get some amazing ideas. So if you can't get on live, get on the recording. Because believe me, you will use a lot of the stuff they mention in your business, and you'll just change it to your ways. So one of the things that kind of hit home to me, that was when somebody was talking about how to kind of invite to your network as such, was, first of all, start off and print off your Facebook page. Don't just use it, print it off. And if you don't know how to do that, you can always message me, and I will tell you how to do it, because it's dead easy. And then what I did, I went through and I just reconnected with all those people that I could. And then just, why you're friends. So go in and message those people and just start talking about whatever it is you had in common. If you haven't spoken them to in 5 years, find out how they are. Have they had kids? All kinds of stuff. What do they do? What job do they do? What do they do in their spare time? Where are they going on vacation? I could go on forever. And then once you've gained relationships with those people, where do you go from there? So, look at their friends lists. Are there people that you know from their friends list that you could just invite, that you've completely forgotten are in existence? Because, we do. Life moves on. Or have a look at their friendship place, and are there people who live in your local area? Are there people that look like the kind of people that you could relate to? And then just, what I do is I just simply send them a friend request and say, hey, I saw that you were friends with Sarah, say, and I see that we have kids the same age, or I see we have the same interests. It'd be great to, kind of chat and get to know each other, because we're in the local area. And as a mum, it's great to have other people in the area, because I know how, questions as a mum that I have that'd be great to hear other people's opinions of. And that's kind of how I get the conversation started with. So there's a key that could help you out. Another thing is start a list. And write down all the connections you have in life. So, put your friends on there. So start with your friends and just start rating a list of all your friends. And there may be people that you are not on your Facebook page you think of. And then start going wider than that. Think about your doctors, your dentists. This is a huge one for me. For those of you who are mums, when you get the school directory, get your kids' class lists and start emailing, or find them on Facebook, send them a friend request on Facebook when you see them around the school. Hey, you on Facebook, or Instagram, or whatever that you use as your platform, and then just send them a friend request. Then at least you're messaging with those people, you're finding out about those people. And so I start with my 2 kids' classes, and then I usually expand from there, and go up as you meet people around the school. Then obviously I expand from there. And the one thing that I concentrate on a daily basis is Facebook groups. So if you're not in Facebook groups, this is a huge untapped area sometimes. So think about what interests you. So I'm in mums groups, I'm in running groups, I'm in scouting groups, I'm in crafty groups, I'm in DIY groups, whatever floats your boat. Type in whatever, type in something around that subject and you'll see all these groups pop up, and then you can go into those groups. And then what I tend to do is, if there's something on my mind about that, like this morning, I posted on my son's struggling and he's finished certain series of books. So I posted in the groups, hey, my son's 8. He's just finished, Diary Wimpy Kid series, and he's just finished Magic Treehouse books. What other book series do you recommend for an 8-year-old? And you'll be amazed how many people message on that. Or go into people comment about all different things in the group. Comment and support that post. But in doing that, what I tend to do is I tend to tag that person so they've seen that I've left a comment. And then I tend to go into their Facebook page and I look. Obviously, if they have a private account, you can't friend request them back. You'll see it because it's all kind of fogged over and you can't friend request them. But then I look through their page and see whether they are somebody that, I would relate to, or they would relate to me. And I send them a friend request. And then when they accept that friend request, not everybody does, I will tell you that. When they accept that friend request, we just carry on the conversation about what we were talking about in the group. And if things progress from there, they progress from there. But then it's a great opportunity once you gain that relationship, when you have a challenge group coming up, you then can actually message people because you've gained that trust, you've gained that relationship, and you can say, hey, I've got this challenge group coming up. I don't know whether it would be something that interests you, but this gives you a huge amount of avenues to invite people. So when you're stuck for inviting, these are the avenues to use. So I hope this has been helpful to you today. If you have any questions, mark them in the comments or shoot me a message or one of the other coaches a message, and have an awesome day.